Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tyan. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. I just want to say I am privileged to be able to do this reading on a live. Like it's been such a long time that I've been, able to do an actual reading on a live. Like I'm not taking anybody's live readings for a discount or anything. Okay? I'm not. I am doing a live reading for the collective. And this is something that Spirit has put on my heart and my mind and my soul. If you are a Patreon and you've been an earlier follower of mine, you know that when I get these type of readings, these are the gems. These are the golden readings, right? You already know that. So if you are on my live and you've come after the live has been shown, please do not forget to spread that love by smashing that like button, especially if it resonates with you. All right, so have you guys been seeing 333, 333, triple three, like everywhere on license plates, on a digital clock? Have you been seeing it? Has it been everywhere? Well, if you have, this is your reading. Okay, and I would not be surprised if not all of this reading resonates with your soul. Okay, if you have been seeing 333, please type 333 in the comment section, or type it on the live if you're here live with me at this moment. Please and thank you. All right, so I am going to channel what I have been told by source energy. And I would tell you before I get into this, I'm going to do two things. First of all, I'm going to pray. Second of all, I'm going to post my Cash App. If you want to donate and give a love donation, I am open to that. Okay. If you want to Zelle me, you can Zelle me as well. I will leave you my email for the Zelle. You can do whatever's on your heart. So Zelle me at Dr. Tajan. That's what people call me. So yeah, I'm used to it, even though that's not my name, but that's what it looks like, just to make it easy for you. Okay. Uh, Dr. Tyen, number 7 at gmail.com. Whatever is on your heart to give, just know what you do for me, you're doing for yourself. I've been given a lot more lately, and I've been receiving a lot more lately. So, hi, Divine Film. Hey, baby. So I'm not doing any personal readings. I'm just going to also type that into no personal readings. This is the live reading for the collective. I'm going to take all this time, baby, and give you the message from spirit because that is what God has put on my heart to do. Okay. So if you have been seeing triple three, this is your reading, baby. Okay. Because I'm about to break this shit down for you so you know. All right. So let's break it down. Three. Three is a number for those that are teachers. Okay, that's my life path number. I came in at number three. I'm a teacher because I'm a doctor. A doctor means dorsore, which means teacher. All right. And it also could be used for emphasis, like, when you're trying to stress something, you might need to see it 3 times. Your angels may send you messages 3 times because they know you're not going to get it the first time. You're likely not going to get it the second time, but the third time you'll get it. You'll comprehend it. You'll resonate with it. Okay. That's the first three. The second three is a master number three, 33, 33 vertebrae, 33 degrees in masonry. Okay, it stops at 33. It's not a 34, 35, or 36. Jesus died when he was 33 and a half years old. Are you with me? But when you get that 333, oh baby, hold up. You thought you was doing something good when you had the first three and then the second three, but then now your spiritual agglomeration, they're throwing triple threes at you. Some of you have been out of contact with your twin for quite some time. I want to let you know that I'm sorry, it's that reading. It's about time for you to have that reading that you've been looking for, that you've been working for. You've been working on your shadow self. You've been working on your shadow side to get to this point where you are right now. And that is in the face of union. You are on a cusp of having union with your, or some of you may have reunion, okay, with your twin flame, your soul partner. Ascended masters are helping to bring you and your soul star, soul mate, twin flame back together in union, whether it's back together from a past life or back together from this life. You got Metatron who's helping you. You got Shomiel and Archaya Charity helping you. You have all kind of ascended masters helping you. Sananda, which is Jesus Christ, higher self, is also helping you. Hilarion is helping you. They already know it's time. We are on the right timeline for everything to come back together the way that it needs to be, organically, normal. And 717. Thank you, Divine Femme. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Okay, 717 is another angel number that the angels and ascended masters are working with to get your attention. That you and your boo are gonna be back on flight. I want to say something that my twin flame told me a long time ago. When it comes to spirituality, it's like tuning into a radio station. I even remember reading this a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday on a live for one of my moderators. I think it was Dana, because she has the gift of channeling. When you synchronize together, you come on the same frequency, like you come on the same radio station. This is the reason why telepathically you can speak to your twin flame. Many of you have been speaking to your twin flame telepathically. A lot of your twins have been showing up in your dreams. When my daughter was talking about this today, her and her twin flame were kind of like on this little separation thing, and it's her fault. It is okay. Um, at any rate, he's been showing up in her dreams more. Mine's been showing up in my dream. You guys, these are not coincidences. We are all connected. Okay? We're not going to start showing up in each other's dreams, but our twin flames, they will. When they are close, I'm sending you guys love at this moment. 1 second. Okay, Michael. Michael's telling me to send love. So I'm going to send love. Someone on the live right now needs to experience this love. And I just spoke of you and you brought your little behind down here. Was you afraid of coming down here? You act like you don't like being by yourself or being without me. Okay. All right. Don't that feel good, y'all? All that love that I just sent you. It's so crazy. I just mentioned you and you just popped up. Strange. Did you hear me on my laptop and came down? No? Huh? What he about to do? And what you about to do? Come down here with me? Okay, go sit down, please. I'm in the middle of life. Thank you. Mm. I'm back, y'all. For the four of you that are here, please show me some love by smashing, give me one, by smashing the like button. Show me some love by smashing that like button, please, and thank you. And we'll go ahead and get deeper into this. So 717 was another number that I was going to mention. 7 is a perfect number. It means perfection. It's God's number. It's a spiritual number. Please don't do that. Throw that in the trash. You know I just cleaned up my whole space. Sorry, y'all. One is a number of infinite possibilities, oneness, connectivity. Even though that number is there as a one, it means unification. Okay? What is union with your twin? That's unification of the souls, coming back together, oneness, unity. For some of you, it may not even feel like this is happening, but it is. You don't have to know everything to know that God is working. And remember, this is not a human thing. This twin flame journey is a God ordained thing. Okay? Some of us have to shift our minds and shift the way that we think and the way we've been thinking about our union because we have allowed, Spirit said, the 3D to reorganize our thinking. Okay? This is what Spirit has told me to ask you. If you knew that there was nothing standing in the way of you and your twin flame getting back together, what would be the first thing you would like to do? What would be the first thing you would be doing? For some of you, it would probably be making love. Then it would be some of you that would probably like to listen to music with your twin, your favorite songs together, or a combination of both. But that thing that you're sure of, that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, it will be the first thing that will happen when you and your twin, your bona fide twin flame, come back together. That's what you need to be focusing on right now. That thing. Because that's the very thing that makes you feel good. That's the very thing that's going to spark. Notice that I use the word spark. That fire that you already have. This is something that you need to know. It's called a twin flame for a reason. That flame is always burning. Whether you're in a physical together or you're separated, baby, that flame is always burning. Now we could damper it. We can put it. We can kind of like make it go low, but we can't put it out. But we can't put that flame out. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Thank you for coming here on my live. I'm not doing any live readings. I'm just relaying a message from God's source. I'm going to go ahead, as I promised. I'm going to go ahead and do the prayer, and I'm going to get into these cards, and I'm going to channel the rest of this reading. Lizzie, thank you so much, baby. Good for you. She said, I just prayed for my twin flame and envisioned us enjoying a nice meal and coffee together. Isn't that beautiful? It doesn't have to be something outlandish, you know. You don't have to be at a five-star restaurant on a yacht, you know. It could be walking through the woods. I used to walk through the woods with my twin flame all the time. As a matter of fact, my twin flame, one time he surprised me and cooked my favorite meal at the park. And I was like, how in the heck did you do this? How did you pull this off? I don't know how that man did it, but he did it, and we had the best time of our lives. Something that simple, but it meant the world to me because it was my favorite dish that he makes. And he surprised me because I used to always ask him to make it for me. And he would say he would do it, but he never did it. And one day he just caught me off guard and did it and surprised me. A lot of you are about to be overwhelmed with joy because you've been working on it so long, and a lot of you have made 2 steps forward and got pushed like 10 steps back, it feels, with your journey. But beautiful souls, you know that anything that is worthwhile, anything that is worth waiting for is never going to be easy. Think of how many times you wanted something beyond your twin flame that was more difficult, and you survived it, didn't you? You overcame it. And a lot of you probably even got even more than what you've asked for because you stuck to it. You had stuck to it to this with you. You had divine favor backing you. If God is for you, who shall be against you? I don't care about the darker energies and the hostilities. Okay, this is your first card that you got. A lot of you have a lot of hostilities and hostilities against you, conflict, unrest. It just seems like there's a dark cloud that is over your twin flame union or dark energy. People are casting spells. For some of you, there's dark magic. I wish you did have a phone so you can send love, girl. My daughter just sent y'all love. That is so sweet. I love you. You're such a beautiful soul. My daughter just sent you guys love because she's around, right? And here's the crazy thing. I just came into another room so I can be by myself. But obviously, she needs to hear this too because she's the twin flame and she receives this message, right? So let me go ahead and send some more love. Thank you. Thank you for whoever else sent that love. Because guess what? We all need love here. We all are love. And many of us, we give out so much that we deplete ourselves of it. And then when we reconnect with our twin flame, they deplete us of it because they're not in their highest vibrations all the time, right? But we need to send that pink ray, all right? Some of you are sending the gold ray out to your twin. So the High Priestess card is the card that I pulled. She kneels next to a panther with her arms raised to the moon, drawing on the power and the light she holds in her hand. You guys are the high priestesses, okay? The panther is the divine masculine. He's growling, baring his teeth in fierce protection for her not to come any closer, warning any intruders that are around to beware, right? There may be a person, yeah, there is, the divine masculine, or a situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some ways, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is your card, and it's telling you to gather your resources and turn your guidance to your own divine light and have courage. There's 7 people here. Please hit that like button for me. If you would like to make a donation, I have put my donation information for Zelle and Cash App. Feel free to donate whatever you please. But thank you for being here. Thank you for joining because this message I feel like is your message. Become more conscious of the people or situations that's zapping your energy or your sense of power. It may be your very own twin flame just zapping that energy right now. It just may be. And if it is, that's okay too. Okay? It may even be a family member or coworker that's draining you of the obligation that has taken a toll on you altogether. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, and I believe that many of us been dealing with this for quite some time with our twins, right? It finally is time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset and even hostile towards you. You may be tempted to diffuse a conflict by giving in, but don't do it. That old unhealthy pattern must be stopped and be resisted right now. You don't have to give in to habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf, be brave in the face of confrontation, and know that you are capable of seeing it through to the other side. You have the fierce determination and strength. Sorry about that, you guys. Back to your reading, okay? Uh, keep the faith. Be strong. You have the fierce determination and strength of the panther within you, okay? Unlike your twin, you're not going to use that to be abrasive or to be fierce to protect yourself. You're going to use this in a light worker way, in the light of the divine to assist you. Because the light of the divine is always on end. The divine is always dwelling within you. All you have to do is just tap into that power. So those hostilities can move away from you. Okay? Let's get your next card. Hi, Deshaun. Thank you for all the roses and the white heart and the doves. Yes, my false twin has been doing love magic and finding magic that I called on Archangel Raguel to bring justice to my true twin. Good for you, baby. That's all you need. You got the archangels, you good to go. Hidden knowledge, Akashic records, silent understanding. Oh, this is deep, y'all. This is getting deep. That's the whole purpose of why, I'm doing what I'm doing. Let's get into it. Let's go deeper. All right. So, the high priestess of the light, the Linux, excuse me, gazes at the world with silent understanding. A lady told my daughter yesterday that she was beautiful and silent. My daughter that meant everything to my daughter. My daughter, she's so beautiful, but she don't see the beauty inside herself. I feel the same thing goes for a lot of divine feminists. We know that we're beautiful, but when we're being constantly rejected, dejected, hated, gaslighted, ghosted on, we don't feel that way. We don't feel our beautiful selves. Okay. And we just like Cardi B says, take care of me. You got me in the mirror looking different. I don't see the beauty in myself anymore, right? So just know that we need to use supernatural eyesight, okay? Because it's attributed to the Linux, giving it the ability to see what secret is hidden Its tufted ears symbolizes clear audience, the ability to hear what is being said. This represents your power at this time. Do you know that? This represents your power at this time to be able to hear what's being said. Because sometimes what's being said is not what is really being conveyed. I'm hearing for some of you, please do not take what your twin flame is saying for face value all the time, because sometimes they don't know what they're saying. Sometimes they're speaking from trauma. Sometimes they're speaking from fear, and they're not being true and authentic. They're not being their true, authentic selves because no one has challenged them to be that besides you. How dare you come along and all of their experience, however long they've been on this earth, and trigger them to be truthful? Tell them go outside. So, with that being said, if you sit in silence, a deeper understanding and understanding will reveal itself to you. You will see what people are hiding from you, from others, and even from themselves. I know that we all have felt at one point in time, if not even now, that our twins have hidden something from us. You will also hear and comprehend their secrets. In fact, you may find that people share with you their hidden truths and troubles. For this reason, this card could indicate a new direction. You may have a new career move due to your deeper understanding and understanding and the willingness of others to open up to you. Okay? A profession like psychology, social work, or life coaching may be a big ideal for you right now. The Linux is also associated with revelation, mysticism, and wisdom from the unseen world. This means that you have unlimited access to the Akashic records, the universal source of all information, including every detail of every life that each soul entity has never lived. In addition to seeing your past lives and future potentials, you have the ability to understand, and understand the influence of your present, where all of your thoughts, words, and actions become the causes of future effects. You are now able to bring a higher consciousness to your daily life and to receive all the diverse wisdom and inspiration that the Akashic Records has to offer you. So spend some time in silent reflection, relax, and receive the information that is hidden from others. Trust your intuitive understanding, and understanding. And for the power of the Linux brings clarity and profound connections to the secret energy all around you. I am blessed with initiative and intuitive wisdom. I receive helpful insight from the Akashic Records whenever I may need it. You can call upon this energy, each and every last one of you. You have the power to call upon the gift of the Akashic Records to reveal to you what you need to know about your current situation. Why am I enduring this with my twin right now? Why are we in separation? Why do we keep on going into separation? How can we prevent ourselves from going into separation again once we come back together? Okay? You have the power to summon your power. So the next card is about summoning your power, instinct, intellect, and your control over this situation. Isn't God good, y'all? We're not on this journey by ourselves. Hi, Nisha. We're not on this journey by ourselves. God is with us. God has never left us. The only time that we feel dejected or separated and in turmoil is when we're not connected to the source. I'm telling you. If you stay connected, you won't ever feel neglected. Okay? So Here we go. We're about to get some arcane knowledge because this is what we all came here for, right? We are on the cusp of union with our twin flames. It's staring us right in the face. We just can't see it because we have been barraged by our own emotions about it. We've been barricaded. We barricaded ourselves in our own self-affliction and playing victim. We're not victims. We're victors. And we're going to be victorious in this because in the end, we're going to win. And if you're already following me on Instagram, I've already posted a video of my little girl. I love that little baby. She said, people like me don't give up. She's only 5 years old, baby. And her mother was like, what do you mean, people like you? She said, children like me, we don't give up until we get what we want. She wants to be a chef. She told her mother she's not going to give up until she becomes one. You are divine feminine. Are you going to give up because you don't have union now? You're going to give up? You're going to turn your back on your life partner because they're fully not awakened, because they're spiritually asleep and spiritually sick? They're spiritually ill. What if the roles were reversed, divine feminine? What if it was you that was spiritually sick and spiritually ill and divine masculine had to fight for you? Wouldn't you want him to continue and not ever give up on you? The rules apply both ways. So the high priestess of the night is summoning the power of the full moon and channeling it to the wild wolves beside her. She is calm and in control. The wolves stand at attention with the energy of quiet strength resonating from above. This card is telling you that you have far more power than you realize. There may be something in your life, perhaps the relationship, obviously, or a recent challenge, same difference, is the same thing, same person. Our divine masculines, right? Or our divine feminines that is causing discontent and may make you feel powerless to handle the situation currently at hand. If so, it's time to focus your own intellect and instinct on the issue that's at hand. Then master the courage to take the necessary action. It may also be time to harness the unhealthy personal patterns that you have left unchecked. Indulgences and addictions might seem to have had the upper hand in this situation, but your wild impulses can absolutely be tamed. Remain peaceful but persistent in this noble pursuit of self honoring and self control. Be honest about your ability to prioritize your higher needs. When you summon the quiet yet powerful light of your soul, your intuitive strength becomes the central force in your own life and a resonant voice in the world. So your affirmation is, I am strong and self-directed. I bring my inner power to every area of my life. You're not lifeless. You're not out of control. This situation is not out of control. Your thoughts are. So just come back to center. Let's come back to center. Let's just breathe it through. Let's breathe through this situation. Because sometimes that's all you have is breath. You don't always have the solution at hand, but eventually it will come. That's your instructions from source. Just breathe that shit in, that good prana, that love, that unconditional love, and breathe out anything that's opposite: fear, hate, anger, trauma, And just continue to keep doing that. And if it gets so overwhelming, just say, I release and I let go. What are you releasing and what are you letting go of? The feeling of anger, anxiety, not knowing when you're going to talk to your twin, the anxiousness, the irritability. Some of us are jealous because they're not with us, they're with someone else. Release that shit. I release the feeling of being jealous. What am I jealous for? I'm the one with the power. Divine feminines, you are the one with the power. You have more power than the karmic. The karmic doesn't even know what power is because there is none. You have the power to draw down the moon, draw down the light from the moon. You have the power to channel source directly. You have the power to channel that golden ray from Jesus Christ and send it to your twin flame so he or she can heal. Know your power. You have forgotten who you are on this journey. There are so many gifts, there's so many talents that you're sitting on that are ancient, and you don't even know what it is because you haven't been silent. See, when we pray and we do prayer affirmations, that's us speaking and talking to God. But when we sit in silence and stillness, we allow God to speak back to us. You're missing so many instructions. God is willing to give you so much guidance on your journey, but you just don't know when to be quiet. And I'm not just talking about just silencing your lips. Silence your mind. Silence your thoughts because they have you here, there, and everywhere. Bring it back. Let's not allow for us to get off the path because we can't control our own thoughts. Thank you for coming forward, Divine Feminine, and saying that you've been off of your rocker. We all have, because guess what? Every Divine Feminine that is here right now, and I'm not trying to target it towards you, I'm here because the message from source is to you. Because we're the ones that have been injured, duly injured in this. Divine Masculine was already injured to begin with, but we've injured ourselves along the way trying to help. Now it's time for us to help ourselves. Now it's time for us to take control over our thoughts and be responsible for the creation of the separation. Because let me tell you something that Spirit has told me a long time ago, and every time I go to Spirit and I ask Spirit, why am I still in separation? Because you created it. Not your twin, you. Because let me tell you something, there's not a demon, there's not a devil, there's not a damn soul that can keep you from your twin flame once you're completely ready. When you are 100% ready, those hostilities against you, that black magic against you, the black thought forms, whatever against you, anything that's negative against you, that all falls by the wayside because love is the answer. Love is your power. Love, it heals all things, it believes all things, it shares all things. Love never fails. That's what 1 Corinthians 13, 1-7 says. If you really want to just kind of rekindle that feeling of what true unconditional love is, the Bible itself may be many things, but one thing that I can tell you from time to time when I need it, I find comfort in reading the Bible. Because that right there, that verse I just gave you is the verse that God gave me when I first started having problems in my marriage with my twin flame. He would ask me, Mother, Father, God would say, do your marriage resemble this? I said, no. Then why are you still entertaining it? Why are you entertaining anything that does not look like what you want? You can no longer blame the other person. You have to blame yourself for allowing it. Why did I allow it? Because I didn't know who I was. I did not know what I carried. I didn't know what I held. When you know what you hold, what you carry, and who you are and whose you are, you move differently. For the last 3 years, I never focused one time on my twin flames karmic. You can ask my kids. I didn't even know he had a karmic. I thought his karmic was his job. I didn't know it was another woman until he told me. Because he kept so much, he lied so much to me. But even if he did have a karmic and I knew it, it would never bother me because she could never be me. I'm the chosen one. Okay? I'm the one that God has given clear sight to see, clear ears to hear. I can feel. I'm telepathic. I can take people on their past lives, current lives, present lives. I can heal people by touching them. I can heal people without touching them. She can never amount to me because this truly has pushed me into my power, into the very existence of who I am. Love covers all. That's right. Love covers all. And love is strong enough to break through any BS, to break through any voodoo, juju, santeria, brujeria. I don't give a fuck what it is. Love will come barricading out that bitch. It will bust the doors open for love will do it all. Love is the strongest vibrational force on this planet, you guys. It is. So your twin flame journey is meant to trigger you. For those of you that don't know, that's what the fuck is for. So that you can release ancestral patterns and karma. So you can balance out your karmic ties between you and your twin. Okay? And once you do that, karma, this karma that you're balancing out is helping you to anchor light codes and higher frequencies from your old 3D paradigm. Okay? So that can go into the 5D. And when you embody the higher frequencies of your higher self, your ability to channel spiritual gifts will become second nature to you. How do you think that I've discovered all these things that I discovered? Through my twin flame journey, through the triggering, through the pushing, through the pulling. And I would go and cry to source because that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't know I can channel for the dead. I know the dead people have been popping up in my life ever since I was a little girl, and I used to wonder why in the hell they was coming to me. But now I know. Now I'm sure of myself. Oh, they just want me to get a message to someone here that they left behind. That's all they was wanting the whole damn time. I never freaked out though. I never was once scared. I just wondered why in the hell they kept doing it. Duh, because they wanted me to convey a message, right? Divine Feminine said, my twin channels the dead. Yeah. So as you make these spiritual leaps in your journey, your twin flame will automatically merge into that template. Somebody type template. And if you don't want to type template, do 717, 717. Okay? Because remember, these timelines, we have jumped as a collective. We're jumping together. We're doing this together. That's why it's called the collective. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Femme. So let's get back to this. The reason this happens is because you both share the same soul blueprints of each other. Now, I have done like 5 twin flame oracles today. If you have not done a twin flame oracle and you're on this twin flame journey, baby, I'm going to tell you, you are shooting arrows in the dark. You don't want to do that. First and foremost, just like with Lizzie, you want to make sure that this person is your bona fide twin flame, or you're going to be going through the blues for nothing, baby. You want to know 100% from source, creator, that this individual and energy that you're dealing with is really your twin, because remember, energy exchange is very vital right now in the collective and even on your spiritual journey. You do not want to be mixing with energies when it's not your person, because all they're going to do is siphon your energy. And even though sometimes it may feel like our twin flame is siphoning our energy, they're not. We're just giving energy away when we should not. And that is the lesson for us. Don't give away what you don't have, baby. Okay? I remember a doctor told me a long time ago when my husband was right on the side of me, my twin flame right there next to me. She told me, she said, you are a giver, you are an overextender, and you deplete your energy so much. Do not give what is in your cup, only give what is on the saucer. Whatever spills on that saucer, you can give and you can ration out to whoever you want. But what's inside your cup is your cup. And we forget that. So with you guys having the same blueprint and the same soul blueprints of each other, by you making spiritual leaps and healing, you will have a knockoff effect on your twin flame. And what I mean by a knockoff effect is it will knock out so much karma, it will knock off so much um, trauma, it will knock off addiction. Because remember, their addictions is only coming because of the trauma. Okay? Because of the deep soul bond you both share with each other, it will always benefit them to anchor higher frequencies, leading to and achieving your divine union. They're going to long for this. They're going to satisfy them sexually. There's nothing that can satisfy them mentally or emotionally. With this awareness of your ascension process in spirituality, you're called to seek the knowledge that is within you to seek. It represents the creator in you. You, your very divine self, your divine soul. You were born with God. God came into incarnation with you, and God has never left you. That is the reason why the Bible says that God's presence is within you. You just got to tap in. Your divine self is also your higher self. It's the same thing, same energy. The more you know your creator, the more you become aware of it, the more that you comprehend, and the more that you realize and recognize that the creator lives within you and not outside of you. Your faith in the universe, the angel numbers that I was speaking about, the 333, the 717, is asking you that if there is something specific that you have been worried about or doubting your journey, or simply are not sure if what you desire will happen or not. Let these two angel numbers 333. Type it in. Put the frequency out there. Make it vibrate. Make it resonate. Make it be a resounding sound in the universe. Forget the world. We're going beyond this earthly plane. Type 333 or 717, whichever number resonates with your soul and to the core of your being right now. It's showing you, it's showing up repeatedly so that you once again trust the process. Some of us are not trusting the process because we're not seeing what we believe. It's asking you not to worry and to remain positive that whatever you desire, it's on its way to you. You are meant to have faith that you can achieve anything that you desire. And remember, any desire that we have in our heart, thank you, Divine Femme, thank you, Deshaun. Anything that you have in your faith and your desire in your heart, anything that you desire in your heart and in your soul, do not forget that you are God manifested in the flesh. You put that desire there because you know you can fulfill it, or else it wouldn't be there. Remind yourself of that. That's how powerful you are. You did that. You put that desire there because you know you can fulfill it. I get it. Sometimes when we don't have faith, things tend to spiral. So do the opposite. That means now you've seen how life has been when you didn't have faith. Now let's see how life can look when we have faith. Your faith is your currency. Your faith in the universe, the angel numbers, and all of this is telling you it's yours for the taking, baby. It's asking you not to worry about a darn thing. Remain positive that whatever you desire is on its way. You're meant to have faith that you can achieve anything that you desire in your heart and your soul. Oftentimes, negative thoughts derail you from manifesting whatever you are desiring. It's asking you to be optimistic about your future and know that you are in good hands. You're in the hands of the universe. You are asked to trust your higher self and to simply breathe through all the process, no matter how bleak it may seem at you at present. Remember, I told you guys, breathe in all that you want, breathe out all that you don't want. That negative shit, that negative self talk, that this is too bigger, this is too big for you. You and your twin flame, y'all can't even have a decent conversation, let alone have a union. Whatever self doubt, self talk you may have, counteract it with two more positive thoughts. And eventually, whenever it comes up, you say those two positive things, it cancels it out, and eventually you won't have those thoughts anymore. I always tell my infinite intelligence is what I call source, God, whatever. I say infinite intelligence, there's nothing that's too hard. I know that this can be done. I just don't know the way. And it's okay. Leave it at that. I just don't know the way. So what? You don't got another way. But you're being honest with yourself, you're being honest with God. I also had one that I started saying, if this is not a desire that is going to be fulfilled in my immediate future, take the desire away. I did that and I became pregnant with my daughter that same day. I've been doing this for years. If I have something that I've been longing for, yearning for, and it didn't come into fruition, um, here, that's what I asked God for. If this is not in alignment with what you want from me, God, take this desire away from me. There's no sense in me having it. If it's not according to your will and plan, right? But you know that it is. Because the whole journey is based off of union. These repeating numbers, the 333, the 717, they will show up to give you confirmation whenever you get down about your union. Whenever you feel that this is something that is too hard for you to overcome, too high, you can't go over it, too low, you can't go under it, too wide, you can't go around it. Shit, the only choice at this point is just to go through it, right? If you can't go through the other angles, you got to go through it. You got to believe that the universal energies are going to take you where your heart desires. Okay. It's also an indication when you see these numbers of the reassurance that you are headed in the best direction towards your own inner union process as well. Okay, which can lead to union or reunion with your twin flame. And don't forget you got help. Not just God, not just source, the ascended masters and the archangels. What do you think that they're here doing? Chewing bubblegum? No, they're here to help you. They're here to coddle you. Okay? They're not here just sitting idle. I do want to let you know that. They doing some work. You may not know the work, you may not be able to see the work, but they're doing the work. The work is being done. Okay? All right, you guys, I have put my Cash App here again. I'm going to go ahead and leave my Zelle one more time. Then I'm going to sign off. Thank you for those that have already gave me a donation. You are loved. Your twin flame loves you. Just may not be good at expressing that love in its whole entirety at the moment, but eventually they will. Remember, this is the other half of your soul who has been loving on you, doting on you since the beginning of time, baby. And honestly, they loved you well enough for us to be holding on, like for dear life, right? Lifetime after lifetime, we go cuckoo cuckoo for them. I love you too, Divine Fam. It's gonna be more like the beginning of December because I have to move. I can't do the video recording here. It's too loud. As you can see, we've had interference even while I've been on here, and I don't want that on your course. So that's why. So yeah, the I'm shooting for the first week of December, if not second week for sure. Yep. So again, when things seem like, oh wait, I got some more cards, baby. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up, we got two more cards. I thought I was done. And something was like, you better look down. Oh, we got number 33, building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. Let's go ahead and get these two cards and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish. It gives you enough time if you want to send me a donation, if you want to comment, you want to like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe, please, and thank you. That way you can stay current on my videos, okay? All right, here we go. There's another high priestess here. Besides, she has bees. This high priestess has bees. So they sit peacefully on her and peacefully on a hollow tree, gathering the energy of the bees that fly around her and rest on her fingertips and her third eye. She's surrounded by the honeycomb. And though her vision is turned inward, her thoughts are focused on outer plans taking shape. The bee is one of nature's most industrial creatures, and this card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, which are all projects that build on ideals that produce nectar for the mind, body, and the soul. They do require repeated attention and action. So take time to create a plan, set some goals, and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility. So the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters, a child or children on the way, new in laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends, relatives, or loved ones are all ways that you may be expanding your personal network. Okay, on a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architect, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. The bees join together to assemble their hive structure and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is the perfect time for you to build the world that you desire. So make your plans and set to work. Um, and the last card, well, this is crazy because this was the last card on a reading I had earlier. And this has happened to be the last card on our reading collectively. It's the twin flame card. Thank you so much, Deshaun. I'm so glad that you received the message. If you guys haven't had an opportunity to like this live yet, I ask that you please do so. Please and thank you. All right. Oh, that's okay if you haven't started the required reading yet. Everything happens all in divine timing. We all know that, right? There's 6 people here. Don't forget to smash the like button. Hello, Amber. Hi, beautiful. It's okay. You can always hit that replay. So, twin flames. We're going back to twin flames. Let's see what the message is. And then I would end the live. For those of you that have just came, even after the live, don't think that because you haven't uh, made it to the live that you missed out on donating. That can be any time of you listening to this reading. If it resonates with you, okay? If it resonates with you, donate. I used to when I first started. I used to listen to like a reader like once a week. And whatever reader I listened to, I always give a donation because I realized the time, the effort, the energy that is put into readings. Like most true readers, they give a lot of their energy. I'm one of them. That's why it's been a while since you guys have had a live reading. Not me just, helping people in their own personal lives and doing reading, but just 100% bona fide reading for the collective. Okay. All right. So it says the radiant connection shown on this card reveals potentiality, life changing message for you. The appearance of your twin flame is on the horizon, and it's a directive of your karmic destiny that you reunite. You reunite. So you guys have cleared out a lot of karmic debris, and because of that, you have achieved reunion. Many people consider twin flames to be a romantic. Excuse me, hold on one second. A romantic connection. Um, Soulmates called back together from previous lifetimes. This could indeed be the case for you. And this card may be announcing the homecoming of an abiding love. Okay? You're being told to set your intentions on just being who you are. So don't be distracted by the similarity in appearances of the souls pictured here. Okay, this message is about perfectly matching resonance that vibrates with mutual recognition and higher purpose. Because there's two women here. So they're saying don't get tripped up on the fact that there's two women on this card. But it symbolizes being seen. The tiger that stands between the two twin flames represents your great passion that you have for one another. This may manifest physically or spiritually, but I feel like everybody that hit that like button and everybody that's here is definitely physically, because you're look at the title. Your union's on the cusp. It's about to happen. Okay, so be encouraged to just be that brilliant beam of light, that pure soul that you are, blessed and guided by divine consciousness. That's what this journey is about. This journey has gotten a bad rap. And it's because people have, you can't try to do spiritual shit from a physical standpoint. It never works. And that's why it's gotten a bad rap, because so many people have been lied to thinking that they're a twin. So you're being asked to get ready for a profound relationship, one of twin flame devotion to each other, and one that's of a higher cause and connection. Okay? Exactly, Amber. Yes. Rebuke the throat chakra blockages, rebuke the crown chakra being blocked so divine messages won't be able to get through to your twin. This is the things you need to ask for. You need to ask for spirit to open up his throat or her throat chakra, open up the crown chakra, okay? Open up the heart chakra so they can receive unconditional love. Send the gold ray, send the pink ray to the heart, okay? You can send green if you would like to. Thank you, Raphael. You can send green energy to him or her to heal them. Because all of us need to be healed from trauma. All of us need to be healed from our bloodlines. Okay? That's the whole work. If you want to know what the work is that you need to start doing in order to not only get into union with your twin, but to accelerate your soul journey, start healing those bloodlines. Start clearing that stuff out. If you don't know how to do it, you can hire me to do it. I do both the paternal and the maternal bloodline clearing for $250, but I only do it along with or Archangel Michael aura or Archangel Michael attunement. Sorry, I was thinking about the twin flame oracle too, but most of you guys, I think that are on here, have already had a twin flame oracle, and if you haven't, I recommend that you get that. So I'm gonna, last but least, I'm gonna send out celebration vibes to everyone that's on this live, whether you come on after the live or you're on during the live, because there's a celebration. Okay, the celebration is the union of you and your twin. I celebrate the union of me and my higher level soulmate or twin. I'm gonna say it like that because, hey, I'm leaving it open. I'm leaving the door open. I've been wanting my twin for the last 7 years, and it hasn't come about. So, but if God says that it's going to come about, who is God to tell a lie? Celebration vibes, y'all. That's for all of us. We're celebrating this because this came from, I don't directly from source. Okay, yeah, I use the oracles, but these oracles were just a catalyst to say what needed to be said, because some of you have gotten so downtrodden. It's time for you to pick yourself up. Because remember, you are the creator of your own reality. If you don't think you and your twin are going to get back together, it's not going to happen. I could tell you all day long. We can have a whole hour of this live just wasted if you don't believe it for yourself. You have to believe it. You have to know it. And the way that you show it is if you could put yellow hearts here for the Christ ray golden light that you're going to send to your twin. Let's go ahead and put it here. I'm going to put it here for mine. Let's get that yellow heart so it can symbolize our faith. I'm about to put 3 for mine. I put 1 now, but something told me to go back and do 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Because what is it? 333, right? That's our angel number we've been seeing. So let's go ahead and give our twin flames that golden ray from Christ so they can be healed spiritually, mentally, and emotionally on all planes of existence, on all timelines, in all universes, parallel universes, right? Don't you want that healing for your twin? You can even send it to yourself if you don't want to send it to your twin, but I know you're here for your twin because I know what the title says. You know what the title says. It's cut and clear. Okay? The title says you both are, I meant to say are. I didn't mean to say or. You both are on the cusp of your twin flame reunion or union. I gotta go in and change that after this live, by the way. I gotta change or to R. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for being here. Every time I go live, it seems like the number increases each time. I'm up to 7. I was up to 8. There's 10 likes. So that means there's been more than 10 people that have come on to like it. And that's it. That's all, y'all. Namaste.